the two most nefarious people that I could find. Like they don't even really make Dallas Cowboys content. They just look, very nefarious. So I invite them on in here so we can get that ambiance over here, man. So
Yes,
at the
sir.
bottom of me, I got my boy LandLord from Alabama, the C-Day boy in the
Hey, can we
building
put
with
it
us,
three
man.
way? Can we do the 3-3?
Let me see, cause I don't know. There you go.
Yep, there we go. There we go. All
All
right,
right,
now I
and
can sit back. Now I can sit back.
then, cuz right here in the middle, they've been talking shit since we got on here. It's my brother, West Coast Cowboy. How y'all living today, man?
I'm good. I'm Gucci. I didn't listen. Real quick, I didn't do any content yesterday. You guys know, man, that your boy West Coast, man. You know, I'm a Scorpio. So being a Scorpio, I'm an extremely emotional person with everything I do, and I just don't want any more videos of me crying on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm just being honest with you. I didn't want no more videos of me crying on the internet. And Miss Rita was definitely someone who supported me in everything I did. I remember when I was 2017, man, I thought I was this big time content creator, man. I threw this event and I thought the whole world was going to come see me, man. And freaking 12 people came and one was my lady. So really, and then think about this. 2 people was getting paid to set up the event. So literally, I had like 8 people come, bro. My heart was broken, bro. And because I just thought the whole world was gonna come see me, man. And Miss Rita came out and she saw me, bro. And that was my first ever
that's a
event, bro.
real one.
You know what I'm saying? And she from, you know what I'm saying? And just to see, her transition and get her ring, she up there with Laundry, man. You know, I ain't even gonna lie. And then I heard about it in the morning, right before I did my show. I'm gonna be honest with you. I used 100% use that as my excuse not to do any content yesterday. So, I just want to give Miss Rita and her family some love. Give her I should have. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's crazy because after it happened, I felt bad because I was like, man, that's the last thing she would have wanted me to do. That was the last thing she wanted me to do. She would have wanted me to go on here, go hard, and cuss somebody out about signing Michael Gallup. Because she was adamant about that. And she loved her some Jalen Smith, man. So, it's crazy. But God is good, man. God is good.
R.I.P. to Miss Rita, man. Like you said, she
R.I.P.
got
to
her
Miss
wings,
Rita,
man.
man.
And put the all right, rest in heaven. Rest in heaven and Miss Rita. Put it in the comment box. Put it in the comment box. Rest in heaven to Miss Rita, man. Real stomp down Cowboy fan, man. For real.
Yeah, shout out to the SBGs rocking, man. The spin back gang. We appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to everybody rocking.
Indeed. We appreciate all y'all for taking time out your day to tap in with us and show us love. And hey, we're gonna make this quick because we are starting a little later than usual. So y'all do know the proper procedures when y'all slide in and participate with your content creators, man. First and foremost, hit that like button. Make sure y'all drop those emojis, 6 of them. Make sure you share the content 6 times because we practice manifestation. We're trying to manifest that 6th title for the Dallas Cowboys this season. So if you want them to win number 6, drop 6 emojis like Joe Chanchina, drop 6 emojis like Miss Regina Green with the green. Do your due diligence like my boy Gary Murphy and drop the 6 trophies. Jeremy Silas dropped the 6 trophies. So y'all know what to do, man. Proper procedures. And we also need y'all to slap the dog shit up out of a Seahawks fan because they are the villain of the week. They the ops. They the next one going in that pack. So y'all know what to do. There ain't that many of them. But, if you find one and you slap the dog shit out of them, I will give you half off on all the merchandise inside the liquor store. And the last thing I shall say, I am raffling away a ticket for Cowboys versus Lions. It's $5 per entry, and you will get an opportunity to see what is basically will be a playoff game, and you'll get to see Jimmy Johnson going to the Ring of Honor. So if that interests you, hit the Cash App. It's $Henny the More. It's at the bottom of the screen underneath my thing, or you can send super chats or super stickers of up to $5. And now that we got all that out the way, man, let's go ahead and dive head first into the content. Because I know y'all got a lot of stuff to say about the happenings around the league. I know Marcus Peters is out there, and he had his best years underneath Al Harris. We all know the Shaquille Leonard situation. We know we got a game tomorrow. It don't seem like it because it's Wednesday. Cowboys don't usually play no damn Thursday night football, so it's weird. It's a weird week, man. But
It is.
Wes, I'll start with you. Landlord, you go next. What are your thoughts, man? What do you want to jump into first, man?
Shoot. Well, first off, I think we just update on everything that's going. I think everybody wants to talk about. I'll just give them my thoughts on the Shaquille on. I don't know why I do gotta have two names. About 2 years ago, I was googling Shaq Leonard and Darius Leonard at the same time, trying to figure out why they were like, how is one hurt and the other one hurt at the same time? Crazy story. Like for real, it was crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm perplexed. But this is my thing. Like it's funny because like I was on the phone with Jalen yesterday, and he one of the biggest Cowboy fans you'll meet. I don't give a damn if he on the team or off the team. He a Cowboy fan. He said something that was interesting. He said, man, he believes that Darius Lillard is going to be playing in the Cowboys versus Eagles game. It's just a matter of what team he's going to be playing on. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what a team needs to understand is you need to probably sign him just so the other team won't get him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you don't have a place for him right now, it doesn't matter because you can sign him and put him on the practice squad. But more importantly is you need to get him off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you this right now, a defense with him on it, because I'm going to say it like this. The Eagles have a good defense, right? But if you add him to the mix, that does make them a better defense. And I'm going to tell y'all this right here. You know why? We have to say that because we feel the same way about him to ours. A lot of times we think that if a player comes to Dallas, he's going to make us generational. He's going to make us the top defense in all the world. But if you go to the Eagles, they're actually going to get worse.
Hopefully. That's what I hope.
You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, that's what we be really hoping. But that's not the real deal, bro. The real deal is this. However good the Eagles defense is, if they sign him, they're going to get better. Mm-hmm. And think about this. You're going to play a linebacker this weekend that you could have signed in Bobby Wagner. So you want to play two linebackers? And I'm going to tell you this right here. Good linebackers aren't they're not like quarterbacks where they need time to get feel themselves around. Bro, you don't need that, bro. If you're a good middle linebacker, bro, look at that boy that went from Baltimore, that went from the middle linebacker that got traded in the middle of the year. He went over there to Baltimore. He went from one team with Roquan Smith. He went from one team balling to the very next week balling on another team, bro. Middle linebacker is all reaction. That's it. You don't got to be involved in nothing, bro. We went in a 4-3 base. We were in a 3-4 base. Okay, I know exactly what I got to do. So, and then I'm gonna tell you this right here, Cowboy fans. Listen to me. I know we keep saying, yeah, but you want to sign a guy that's hurt. Like, listen, if he can't play Odell Beckham, they're not gonna sign him. Okay. So just stop with but you're gonna take up a roster spot for a guy that's hurt. Listen to me, Brad. If the dude is hurt, they're not going to sign him. It's none of this. That's not even an option. So
yeah, they already checked it out. They already checked out his.
We wouldn't even be to this point. That's what I'm trying to say. We wouldn't even be in this. We wouldn't even have in this point.
Yeah.
If he was not healthy. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, from what they were saying, like all the medicals passed. That's the first thing that they looked at. We understand that he had 2 back surgeries, but the Dallas Cowboys have one of the better medical staffs in the league. Like I said, they have
LVE on their. You think they're not afraid of nobody, bro.
It's an award-winning group, so they can keep people healthy. You look at what they did with Malik Hooker. You look at what they did with Randall Cobb. All these other different guys that had injury histories came to Dallas, played well, stayed healthy. They don't care about that. They don't even care about that when they draft people with injury backgrounds.
We got the best doctors in the world, man.
Yeah, and a majority of these guys, that get hurt around the league, a lot of them come to Dallas for their surgeries. You remember when Geno Atkins was in the news by being in Dallas? He wasn't here to actually try out for the team. The team doctor actually did his surgery. So he would check him. He would check it back in with him. So that's why we got an advantage when it comes to the medicals. And if
the best in the world is the best in the world. I don't care what team he play for. I don't care what team he operate for. If he the best, he the best. I'm going to.
Can I explain to you guys why the Cowboys have the best and why teams I mean, it's a very simple concept. You know why?
What's that?
Because you got to think like this. If you only have one knee to get worked on, right? And you have all these doctors around the world, right? You have this guy right here that's worked on 3 athletes. Yeah, he's a big time doctor in Hollywood, but he's worked on 3 athletes. Then you have this guy in Texas Baylor Health. He's worked on 73 athletes. 73 of them have returned the next season. So when you have when it's money like that on the line, you're gonna go with what you know. You know what I mean? Like they're basically like it's like
experience is key.
Resume do a surgery on that gets better. That's like a commercial almost. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you're an athlete and you're like, bro, I need to get right now. Like I don't need to take no chance having no surgery and then possibly having another surgery. And
no,
you know what I'm saying? Like I remember my
doctor over there, you know what I'm saying? No
new
trendy hot shot doctor that say he can do it. You'll be comfortable with somebody who's done it all. The reasoning why you'll be comfortable with that is because, like, you know, if your knee injury or your situation isn't just this super outlier situation, you will know that this doctor done seen it and done it and been there and done that before, been successful. So once he gets you, you like, oh, I know he know how to do this. He gonna.
I'm just number 172. I'm 172 person you did.
So you gonna. That's why most jobs value experience, because it's a level of comfortability with experience. So yeah,
facts, and that's basically what my boy Jalen said about the medical staff. He was like, bro, it is if they're good, but it's like you got to think when you're going into a situation like this, bro, this is probably the most scariest moment of your life. So it's like you can rock with this doctor that's in Hollywood that's known for doing great things, or you can just go to the guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm gonna just go to the guy.
One of them guys in Birmingham, Dr. Andrews. Like he was at UAB. People like soon as they get hurt, they'll fly to Birmingham. We ain't got no team or nothing. But if you get a knee injury, they going to see Dr. Andrews. Or you get a certain injury, they going flying straight to Birmingham to holler at him. Like he was like the biggest one for a while in that type of sports injury type area. But yeah, man. But I want to get a little bit into the Seahawks, man. You know, I feel like this team does have some weapons, man. Like, you know, even though I feel like we're going to beat the crap out of these guys, but at the same time, I just don't want to overlook them. Excuse me. The personnel is strong. The personnel is strong. I like their receivers. I like their running back.
He's going to have one big play, as he always do. No matter if it's going to cost us anything. He going to have, he good any playing in Dallas, he going to have one big play.
I'm going to say this about the Seattle Seahawks. They got names. They don't have production. Not this season. Nobody that you think about on that team, nobody that you see on that team is playing like the person that's attached to their name. You see DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf ain't having no DK Metcalf season. But remember the Ron Bland got more touchdowns than him, right? Remember he joked about it during the presser. Oh damn, we got more touchdowns than me. Nah, like for real, like he gonna shut you down this game too. When you look at Tyler Lockett ain't having that kind of season. JSN with this highly touted first round pick, he don't look like the boy from Ohio State. He's young, he's getting adjusted. He ain't out there going crazy. Geno Smith had that Pro Bowl season last year. That man like 12 touchdown passes.
He had a Pro Bowl season. He had a Pro Bowl. Listen to me. When they think you're gonna be shit, and then they find some corn in it, everybody feels like they came up. That's basically what it was, bro. Hey. Like they thought he was gonna. They thought he was gonna be trash, and then he ended up being somewhat good, and then it was like, oh my god.
I mean, hey, if you think about it, it was really a down season in the NFC anyway. Aaron Rodgers had a down year. Dak Prescott missed 5 games. He didn't have a down year though, with an injury. Nah, but you know they're not gonna send nobody to the Pro Bowl. You know, with the connotations around Dak Prescott. You know they be hating that man now. They always be hating that.
The reason why he will not be the MVP this year. Dak, I'm sorry, man, he's not gonna get him. They may give Dak.
But I am gonna say this. I am gonna say this. I'm voting Dak Prescott to the.
I vote for him every year. But I'm just saying he not listen to me. Listen. They not giving after the NFL used Dak Prescott for a whole offseason on how they used Dak for 6 months on an offseason on to keep the NFL alive. every show was talking about how Dak Prescott was the worst quarterback to ever to stretch on a football field. And you're going to tell me they're going to delete all that content from literally 6 months ago and do all that content over and say he's an MVP? What, 6 months later? No, they're not.
They're not.
They still have
Listen,
shirts printed
Wes,
up that say Dak sucks. They're not doing
hey,
it. They're not going to go back on their word.
Hey, Wes, we talked about this off the air. Like you got to think about it. The MVP is a media award. Who is Dak Prescott?
The media.
Haters? The damn media. Right? Acho has an MVP vote this year. The same Acho from Speak. The dude, the dude that whatchamacallit, he's an MVP voter this year.
Shady McCoy.
Like, I don't know.
See, that's why I'm gonna be honest
Shady
with you,
got
bro.
an
That's
MVP
why I
vote.
think the athlete needs to take the emphasis off of the MVP. Because, bro, you're getting graded by folks. Acho, who the hell is Acho? I don't even know his career, bro. His blogging career is better than his actual NFL career, bro. His blogging career is, I know him as a blogger more than a football player.
Hold up. He was
And
off
then
the hip
listen,
with
and
Days,
listen,
he
and
wasn't
hear
very
me
good.
but he was.
was great.
But you know, but my other point being too, like even if somebody is qualified, like, cause you know Shady McCoy is a shit analyst, but he was a good
Bro,
football player in the
I
regular
have to say,
season.
me and Shady.
But hold on, wait. But even then, he is too biased to be out here voting. Like this man played is an Eagle all-time great. So if he going to vote in between an Eagles quarterback who's up for the award or a Cowboys quarterback who's up for the award, and he had publicly been biased against the Dallas Cowboys for years.
No, he's been publicly biased against Dak. He said Dak was ass, bro.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't trust him.
There's no way he could have a vote
in an impartial way. So you know he doesn't have a vote this year, but that doesn't mean down the line
they took his vote. They took it.
I mean, I said not this year. I don't know what the criteria is, but you know it's always going to be 50 media members.
But this is what I'm saying.
He used to work for the Cowboys too. I remember him too. From on .com.
Yes, he from Dallas, and he a Dallas hater from Dallas.
But he played in the league though, didn't he?
He played for like the Eagles or some shit.
Man, I'm gonna just say it like this. I don't see, like, if the way you put it, the award is given by the media. Then you're right, bro. Like, oh my God, Henny, what you just said was like, that was a tweet, bro. That was beautiful, bro. Like, there's no way. It would almost be theoretically impossible for Dak or anybody to win for the Cowboys because the media doesn't use the Cowboys in a positive way. They don't use us as what's right. The media uses the Cowboys as what's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, think about it. DeRon Bland nor Micah Parsons are anywhere close to being favored for the Defensive Player of the Year, despite.
And I'm gonna tell you, and neither one of them are gonna win.
Yeah, and that is also voted on by the media. You talk about all pros, like that is also like the folks that vote for this shit or the folks that hate us. So I don't really expect for us to win stuff. Like they had to give it to Dak Prescott his rookie year for being rookie of the year.
The only way it's possible, it'll have to be like a blowout, runaway. You can't touch this. You can't hate this out type season. It'll have to be like Dak will be far, far ahead of everybody else.
But he's already doing that. Though.
And he'll have to have those moments against the big teams. He already has that.
What are you talking about? He already has that.
They're holding the team success against him.
They want to. That's the only argument.
No, what they're holding. I'm gonna tell you what they're holding against him: a 49ers game and a Philly game. They're holding 2 games against him.
The only thing that they hating on the Dallas Cowboys about right now is the fact that we haven't did great or won games against the winning teams. They gonna find some kind of narrative. He gonna have to beat all the narratives.
But
he gonna have to beat all the narratives. Every year it's a narrative.
Hey,
and you know what? You know what that means? You know what that basically means? That the MVP trophy is not really an MVP trophy because theoretically, bro, Dak is the quintessential MVP. Because think about this: listen, I'm gonna tell you the game that really shows you that Dak is the MVP, and it's a game that we lost. The Philly game. Bro, you know he's the MVP of it. Why? Because, bro, he played the best game that he could physically play, and we still lost.
Time out. This right here gonna let you know something though. If you think about that the only way it even makes sense if say for instance if the Eagles, if Like every time they
Like, how
evaluate
can
Dak
Jalen Hurts
Prescott,
score 5 touchdowns for his team and not be the MVP? That's freaking crazy. But
every time they evaluate the Cowboys or Dak Prescott, they have to be real specific about it. Cause they'll be like, oh, the Eagles a good team, but they secondary bad. When Dak cooked them, they talk about how bad the Eagles secondary is, not about how bad the team is. When they talk about each team, like they didn't give Dak credit for slicing up the Jets secondary. They said the Jets was a bad team. See, they know how to be real specific. They know how to steer the narrative in their direction, and it's always gonna be a narrative. Just like last year, you didn't hear this winning team narrative last year. You want to know why? Because we whooped everybody ass.
we were beating everybody else winning
We
team.
were whooping ass the whole year against the winning teams. The
We were
NFC
7-1
as a whole was a winning team. And then another thing we got to realize, it ain't that many winning teams. But the only thing they can argue back with that is say, when y'all did play them, y'all didn't get the win. So that's the only thing he gonna have to get that dark cloud over him.
Hey, they already got another narrative floating around now. Now they floating around Dak Prescott's record against 10-win teams.
They gotta get
like
so
teams
specific
that got
now.
more than 10. Yeah, like teams with 10 wins. Dak Prescott is 9-24. I bet
just like everybody else.
Aaron Rodgers has a losing record against teams with winning records in general. Drew Brees, future Hall of Famer, has a losing record against teams with winning records.
Think about this.
General.
If you look at the winning teams across the whole NFL, it's like one division that got most winning teams. Then everybody else got one team that's winning, and everybody else is losing teams. Think about this. It's not that many winning teams in the NFL right now.
But think about this though,
and
like
then we can't play all of them.
Think about this though. There's only like at the end of the year, there's only going to be half the teams in the NFL are even going to be winning teams anyway, because only 16 teams are going to the playoffs. So you don't even think about this. Your schedule doesn't even have you playing all 16 of those teams.
That's why I just said you can't even play.
That's actually a good point. That's actually a good point that you just said, LandLord. Like you don't even play. And then think about this. People always focus on. That's why I say focus on beating the teams that are on your schedule. Because if the Cowboys only beat the winning teams on their schedule, you be 2-8. So think about this. Would you rather be 2-8 or would you rather be what you are now? Because think about this. The 49ers, they beat us, a winning team, and they lost 3 games straight.
And they don't get judged like that. Look,
and they were on a 3-game losing streak in the middle of the season, bro. And nobody acts like they forgot about that, bro.
They judge us off of all 3 losses, but they don't judge San Francisco off of losing 3 straight.
Think about
that. That's crazy.
Against some good teams at there, because Cleveland got a winning record.
And I'm gonna tell you something I've always known about coaching. I'm gonna tell you something I know about coaching. Good teams don't lose in a row, bro. That's just how, because you fix your mistakes. Like, let me tell you what saved the 49ers. A bye week saved the 49ers, bro.
And a big trade. Every time they look questionable, they go get somebody.
They're like, nope.
They going to get somebody.
Hey, they missed swap it out. The 49ers are Mr. Swap it out. When you say that word ain't good, don't trip. We'll swap it out.
Hey, shout out to Donald Holmes for the $10 cash app, man. Thank you for the love and support, and that got you 2 raffles.
Hey, you hear me, LandLord?
Remember they say LandLord, man. We appreciate you, huh?
Hey, remember back in the day they say LandLord, if that work ain't selling, don't trip. I'll swap it out.
All right, we can swap it out. That's
if it's still wrapped up, bring it back. I'll swap it out.
look, though, that's one thing that's kind of discouraging being a Cowboy fan. Like when we having a slump, we just got to work it out. Like we like a veteran basketball team. That's how Pop used to do when the Spurs would have veterans on the team. I promise you, he'll let a run go up to like 28-3. He like, y'all just work it out. You know, most teams, most coaches will be like, hey, time out. It's getting out of hand. Papa just let a run like, hey, y'all better figure this out. That's on y'all. That's how the Cowboys is. They like, man, if it ain't working, y'all got to work it out yourself. These other teams like, hey, we need to do something else. Like, let's go get a player. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. That is like, hey, man, do it yourself. DIY, get it done, and leave us alone. Like that's how we are.
It's like when your mama tell you go to the store. And she's like, hey, go to the store and give me some milk, give me a pocket of Newports, and give me one of them sodas and a Chico stick. All right, mom. They go $2. $2.
Make
Mama,
it
this
enough.
ain't enough. Make it work.
You gotta make it enough.
That means you gotta, for y'all that don't, if you're not from the HOOOD, let me give you an example. What that means is you're gonna go into your money. Yes, mom's gonna make you pay for her stuff with your money. Why? Because she
Absolutely.
birthed us. She
And she
feels
know
like
you has money. Some kind of
and
way
she
she
knows
know
you
you
have
got
money. So that's how parents get money out their kids without asking them for money.
facts. Make
Send
it
them to the
enough.
store with a list and no money. That's how
She
we
know how much
get our
money
money
she
back.
gave you. She know how she done let you keep the change a couple of last times. Like you better do
Facts,
something.
facts. But hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. You
This is
know, I
special case said or still. Like, hey, we ain't
hell
No
no, we
we
ain't
jail.
shouldn't
stealing
have
I
nothing.
ain't gonna
buried
see
you.
you in jail.
Nah, I have one of those mamas that my mama she'll do a whole bunch, but if you still some out that stove, you going back in there. I promise you. Because that's one thing my mama ain't doing.
My
She ain't
mama
taking
made
on
me
no
show
things.
her. My mama made me show her the receipt. She like, let me see what you did. Like, hey man,
Yeah, that's one thing in the hood. Hey,
I
that's
ain't
one thing
did
in the
nothing.
hood, man. You can't steal in the hood. Like if you one of them kids that steal, you and your mama might get in trouble. That's a big no in the
They come
hood.
knocking on your door.
For real, my mom don't put, and you better not put none in her basket too. Oh, everybody
Yeah,
on here were like, ooh.
yeah.
Putting some in the basket and going in mama's purse. Two
But
things. I know a couple homies that didn't make it. You know what I'm saying?
but
Rest
you
in
know
peace,
how
man.
we ran with that that metaphor, but it's true, man. The Cowboys just like work it out. And like all the bad moves that we did, we just had to figure it out. Like we really better than a lot of these dudes, man. Cause look at our work environment. Like, like if the computer don't work, just use your phone. That's what Jerry and them telling us. Like if the wide receiver don't work, use a running back. Do something else. Like we're not getting you anybody like to fix our mistakes. Like they're
So
not
then
doing
we can all agree with this statement that West Coast has coined. I'm putting on a shirt.
it.
Whatever team, what day is the draft, fellas? The draft was what day? April 27th.
April
I don't even
27th. Yeah.
Landlord got home around the 29th. He had to turn that little red car in. I remember. Got a sports card and decided to rain.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, whatever team they make on May 1st is the team that they feel is going to be good enough to play in February. This is what it is, fellas.
For the
And
most
I'm gonna
part,
tell
that
y'all
is
this right
true.
now: if the Eagles were not interested in Darius Lillard, I don't think we'd be interested. I'm just being honest with you. I know I don't want to bust nobody's bubble, but I'm just saying. I think if he was just available, just to be available, I don't think that we like. I think it's good that the Eagles' name is out there because that actually might help us get him on the team.
I think they said he was gonna evaluate both offers anyway. Like he's
Yeah, I
weighing
know,
it
but
out.
I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm happy that the Eagles are involved because if the Eagles weren't involved, I don't think that we would probably be involved like that, bro.
Man, Shaq might be like, hey man, the Eagles said this. Jerry, I'm gonna need this. Like, he's such an advantageous type situation because he could say they said anything. You know what I'm
Yeah, and then
saying?
think
And
about this.
yeah.
And think about this: the Cowboys knew that Odell Beckham was not going to be healthy enough to perform last year. They all knew that, and they still went through the whole circus, bro. That's what scares me about Dallas, bro. Like they
I
went through
want
that
I
whole
want Jerry
Odell.
to have that competitiveness though to be like, man, I don't care. He ain't
Hey,
going to the Eagles.
think about this though. Think about this though. Like the same thing I was saying though. Like they went through that whole process of Odell Beckham in the middle of the season last year, man, and did not sign him. And Odell, and the cool thing about it is Odell accidentally told Micah Parsons the truth, and Micah Parsons, a podcaster, doing exactly what podcasters do. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this story. Don't tell nobody. Okay, I ain't gonna tell nobody.
Been tell
Hey man, hey,
everybody.
Hey man, hey, this nigga ain't
listen,
healthy.
listen. Oh, you mean don't tell those thousands of people that watch my show every day? Oh, I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
Oh no.
I just told everybody on the internet. I ain't gonna tell nobody else though.
Yeah. I just told
Michael
one
went and
person.
blabbed it to the entire world, bro. That's how I know Michael's gonna be a fool when it comes contract time. They gonna be like,
They
Michael, you
have
can't tell
shown
me our piece.
a little different operation. We did sign a linebacker too, because they might be like, we signed a linebacker. We still ain't
Oh,
even seen
don't bring
Evans.
that up.
We still ain't even really seen dude either.
There's a reason you ain't really
He
seen that.
been
We ain't
looking
gonna talk
lost when
about
I
that this
seen him
week.
on
Come on.
tape. I'm not.
He had one good tackle. I see he had one good tackle that made me feel
You know,
good.
we don't spare people on my side of the trap. Like, hey, if you're not up to par, you're getting this work. I'm sorry.
Nah, wait a minute. You the main one be telling me that I be going too hard on people, man.
No,
What we
going
talking
hard
about?
and telling the truth is two different things.
I be
Henny, you
telling the
go full
truth.
Hennessy bottle. Not hen, you go Hennessy bottle, like the big
He
bottle.
said, he
The
said you
one
go
that
full
costs
Hennessy bottle.
$200-$300. You go too
He
far.
said you go full Hennessy bottle.
Sir. What are you
Man,
talking
hold on.
about?
Now look, now. Hey, liquor store. Like, look, this is LandLord from Alabama. Hey, this is your country cousin. Now, we gonna be honest. Now, he ain't acting like he's innocent all of a sudden. He ain't like, what? Look, all guilty people act like they innocent. Like, come on, bro. They be like, what? Me? Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. He ain't be going off.
I ain't said
nothing.
I ain't said nothing harmful.
I might have to go
no
to the
person.
liquor store chat because I know they ain't gonna tell no lies now. They know he ain't be going off. I love it though. You know what I'm saying? Don't act innocent though. You know, embrace it.
I don't know. I just don't know what you're talking about, man. But we gonna have to agree to disagree. I ain't never said nothing out the way.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all this too right here. Listen, man. I also think that people are trying to make it like, listen, I want to bust some. I don't want to bust nobody's bubble. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Darius Lillard don't got no choice in this. Okay. I know they trying to make it seem like he got this choice. Oh, he's gonna pick Dallas because of the state taxes and all. Nah, bro, he gonna pick whoever give him the best deal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this right now: the Dallas Cowboys have never been known to be the team with the best deal.
Yeah.
We've never been. You know
We're not gonna win a bidding war at all.
We're not gonna win no bidding war.
Yeah.
We're not gonna. If it come down to money,
Dollar
we're gonna
Bill
lose.
Jones. Not with Dollar Bill Jones. That shit is dead.
If it come down to money, we're gonna lose. I'm telling you that right now. We're gonna lose because we've lost bidding wars against players that didn't even have other teams involved. like we lost a bidding war with Bobby Wagner, and it was just him versus him. There was nobody else offering him a deal. We just had to make him happy.
The thing about it is, look, now we can take it to another level. The Cowboys might offend the player by himself. Like they might lowball him so low that he don't even want to deal with us no more. Like they do that too. Like they lowballed everybody. They lowballed D-Law. D-Law was like, man, look, I'm not finna. He like D-Law, like I'm not finna even talk to y'all about this now. Y'all gotta go back.
D-Law smart though. D-Law, I think it's funny because I think D-Law was so far ahead of his time. He was so far ahead of his time that it's like D-Law, like he did it so right where he was like, I'm not gonna be in the media. I'm not gonna give y'all no team. Like that's really how you have to deal with the Cowboys.
He like,
and
I'm not gonna
D-Law
get a
gets what he
surgery
wants.
either. He was like, I'm not gonna get my surgery until y'all give me my money.
I'm not getting my surgery. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing no interview. I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like D-Law was, and it's crazy because everybody thought D-Law was crazy, but now that we looking back, we like, dang, no, that's just how you gotta be with them.
That was effective as hell.
He did the right thing.
That's just how you gotta be with it.
Listen, you can't let the Cowboys play with you, man. Cause they gonna play all in your face. They gonna be doing wild shit. They gonna be out here signing other people with the same money. With the same money they said they ain't got. They just out here handing it out to people. Like, man, I ain't
so
got
nefarious,
that much,
bro. Like Zeke, who do that? Who else do they stars like that, bro? Zeke was an actual star at that time. Jared talking about Zeke, who else do that type of stuff?
For a backup running back. For a backup running back, though. For a backup running back.
This dude was that deal, bro. And then they told DeMarcus Lawrence, they was like, bro, you ain't none of Von Miller. You ain't none of, like, bro, they so nefarious in Dallas, bro. They so nefarious. But look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be, I was the first to say this, but I'm telling you right now, they do not want to play with Michael Parsons. That's gonna be the day. The internet gonna break. I'm telling you right now, if they come up here playing with Michael Parsons, man, bro, that's gonna be an ugly sight to see. I'm telling you that right now.
I mean, shit, as it should. They listen. That man got like you said. That man is already positioned, right, to be able to fight back. That man got a big ass platform. He's one of the most publicly viewed players in the National Football League, man. So they don't want to go to war with Michael Parsons. He got heavy artillery over there.
Big shots, and it's gonna really challenge the integrity of the Cowboys like front office if they try to play with somebody like that, bro. It's gonna look crazy.
Man, so we done got slightly off kilter with some more talking points. What are some keys to victory that you see for the Cowboys versus Seahawks game? What do you think the Dallas Cowboys got to go out there and do to ensure that we win our 9th game
For
of the
one, I
season?
feel like we gotta dominate the defensive line of scrimmage. We gotta dominate them boys. They offensive line kind of lackluster. We gotta really be dominant. We gotta make sure we get home. We don't want to allow their receivers to get loose. I feel like they talented. We know they ain't been performing up to par, but everybody tries to perform against the Cowboys. Like, I don't even count that stuff. Like, they gonna make their best efforts against us. We already know that. So we need to get home. We need to make that pass rush be ferocious. And I want to see Geno on his back the whole game. That's what I want to see. I feel like that's gonna be good for us. Maybe we can get some pressures and get some interceptions, turnovers or something. I just feel like the defense need to be dominant on the defensive line for sure.
Hey,
What's
Wes,
up?
your thoughts? Same
Um,
question.
I mean, I think we need to. I mean, more importantly, I think we need to get this game over as quickly as possible so you can get an extra couple of days to prepare for the game that's down the road. Um, but I think at the end of the day, man, Cowboys have been. I want the Cowboys to just continue to play like they've been playing at home. Like nothing really needs to change. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there needs to be things that need to get better. But like this is a meal that tastes pretty good. Like the Cowboys are a meal that tastes pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta, add too much of anything. But I would like we can hopefully get the running game a little bit more cracking. This is Seattle's Seahawks defense that hasn't been able to stop the run. So it's like on paper, everybody else has been able to run. So it's like, there are teams that are worse than you again in the run game that have been able to run the ball. So I think it's just a willingness. Will we have a willingness to actually try to run the ball, or will we just concede the fact that we can't? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we be
And
conceding
this is the
early in the
thing.
game. Maybe like the third running tempo again. Oh yeah, we ain't gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, I think it's finding a happy medium because like we need to get a running game going. And to be fair, Tony Pollard has been better these last couple of games because he has been better. Maybe it's slight adjustments to the scheme because he is running outside more than he was to begin the season. Maybe it's the quality of run defenses we're playing. But Tony Pollard has had back-to-back pretty decent games. He's averaged over 5 yards a carry these last 2 games, and he had back-to-back games with rushing touchdowns. Now, do I expect Tony Pollard to go crazy and get 120? No, because the Dallas Cowboys still have not given him the ball, 20 times since like the
Bro, this is the
Cardinals
Dak
game.
show, bro.
So I don't
This is the
expect.
Dak show.
Yeah, I don't listen. I don't expect any running back on the Dallas Cowboys to have a great rushing game because neither running back
I
will get
guess
30
we just
attempts.
need to.
Like Tony Pollard getting
Yeah.
13. Ken Folk might get 8. With 5 in
Yeah,
garbage
yeah.
time.
I'm just
And that's
saying.
why I think about this
Look,
from a business standpoint. It didn't make sense to keep Zeke.
I about to say, I'm thinking about maybe we could just come to a mutual agreement that when we need to run, we need to be able to run. Because I'm
Facts.
telling you, I said this, bro. At the beginning of the year, I said, bro, Mike McCarthy's not finna be running the ball like that, bro. I just felt it because I know when he said that quote, run the damn ball, I just felt like that was out of frustration. He was just frustrated at the times that Kellen Moore should have been running, he wasn't running. So it's just like run the damn ball when it's just simple and it just makes sense. But I just kind of felt like there was going to be a passing offense. That's what it is, y'all. And it's been working for the most part. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let that cook. And, make sure the run game is effective when it needs to be. That's all I can say.
And you also got to keep saying
Well,
like
I'll
this.
tell
You
you
also
this:
got
they sought the game away with the run because a lot of time, like you said, like they're passing their way to these leads, and then that's why everybody rushing numbers skyrocket at the end of the third and the fourth quarter. They're getting a big lead and sawing the game away with the run. I don't know if that's sustainable, depending on the
Especially
defenses
in
we
the
play.
weather,
But
in
right
different weather
now,
conditions. Yeah.
that's why I'm ready for this Buffalo game because that's gonna be the game that I know. Like, yeah, we definitely have to play some teams that play in the dome or some shit. Because I'm gonna be scared going to if we can't run the ball against Buffalo. I'm gonna be concerned going to Philly because it may snow in Philly because they outside. It may snow. It may be raining. It may be horrible wind conditions. But that's why we really need if we're going to be this super pass heavy offense, especially in the postseason. We need these games
yeah,
at
because you're gonna be
Dallas.
playing outside.
I don't
You got to play
insult the
outside.
1 year we got this just gangster home field advantage. Like we might not even get no home game. If it don't fall our way, we might be screwed out of a home game.
Facts.
I mean, the second year in a row though, Dallas Cowboys only lost one home game last year,
and this the time we need them. Like it's so crazy, man. But look, it's not over. We still got some games to play. You know what I'm saying? A lot can happen in these next games. That's why I said they judge us off our 3 losses, but they don't even judge San Francisco off they 3 in a row. So that just lets you know how they look at us. You know what I'm saying? We don't even lose games in a row. Dak
You lost
Prescott is
3
like the
games in a
best.
row. That means you were a bad team at some point. That means you
Dak
were a bad team.
bad team.
Dak is literally him. Like you ain't gotta like Dak, but if you see Dak after a loss, it's ridiculous. Like Dak after a loss is like top tier. He might be the best in the league. After a loss, Dak be flawless, bro. Like you can pull up his numbers after a loss, and it's just I don't know when the last time he lost 2 games back to back. Like he don't play that. So yeah, that's a trait for a great offense and a great quarterback too.
Facts.
2019, maybe. I think that's the last time that he lost 3 games in a row. Because if I'm not mistaken, we started 3-0 that season, and then we lost back-to-back games to the Saints, Jets, and Packers, and then we went on and won our next game.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time though. 2019. That's what 4 years.
It don't happen often. That's the point. It don't happen often.
And then the one time before then that it happened was in 2017, the first 3 games where Ezekiel Elliott was suspended. So it don't really happen. I think Dak has 2-3 loss streaks in his entire career. He's been in the league 8 seasons.
That's great. That's great. I don't even think he lost 2 in a row that many times.
No, that's not. Listen, it's hard for you to have no losing seasons
And have back-to-back
in your
losses.
career if you and have back-to-back losses a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And listen, this is another thing I want to point out. Dak Prescott can secure his 6th season with a winning record with a win tomorrow. Because you got to remember, one season he finished right at 500, and the other season he only played 5 games. So this is going to be his 6th winning season out of 8 if he's able to beat the Seahawks tomorrow. Because you can't finish below 500 once you get 9 wins.
True. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to get ready to depart. I gotta
we are gonna do
job. But I appreciate all the love and support. You know, I go by LandLord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media, man. Great show with you guys.
Hey man, it's your boy West Coast. Man, you already know these Thursday games be weird because this whole little week I knew it was gonna be weird because it's like, usually with that Monday and Tuesday where we actually can do content in, we didn't have those days. And it was usually the days we work and do all the other type of stuff. So it's like, man, I low-key forgot we played tomorrow until Henny said it in minute 3 of the show. I was like, what?
It don't feel like it's tomorrow, but it's
yeah, I'm like,
tomorrow.
wait, I don't even feel like game day is tomorrow. I gotta go back to sleep and lay back down. Like that was like literally, Henny, I just realized we had a game tomorrow when you said it. You know what I'm saying? So like I knew we were playing Seattle, but my mind's just thinking we play in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? No, we play these dudes tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So, dope part about it is we play tomorrow. Crappy part about it is after we play, we don't play again for like get a little bye. I put it to you like that. We get a little bye.
10
It's gonna be a
days.
minute, bro. It's gonna feel like it's gonna be a minute.
But hey, it's gonna be good for the players though. They get that extra rest. The Philly plays on Sunday, so they ain't gonna have no rest themselves. So we get a couple more extra days of rest over Philly. They gotta travel to Dallas. We gonna beat the brakes.
We gonna bend at home too.
We gonna
bend at home.
And we already at home.
So we ain't gotta go far.
We gonna go. He said they landing in DFW soon. Okay.
Oh no, that's it. Hey, I know it is. Your boy West Coast.
We're gonna be at the house chilling for a long time by the time they get here.
Yeah. And hey, y'all already know what it is with me, man. It's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store. And hey, I probably spin back around on y'all again tonight at about 6. But hey, thank y'all for the love, the support. And we
you guys already know what it is. Never look down.